Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's race. This is the Season 2 opener for the GT3 Sprint, so super excited to get underway. I'm just running a couple of practice laps at the moment, a little bit off the pace despite putting in a ton of practice. We've got some real quick guys in the league for this season, which is super, so should make it pretty competitive. We've got the drivers' meeting that will take place in about 20 minutes. Until then, I'm just going to run some laps and just try and get as much as I can get out of the car in preparation for quali. If you want to watch the live broadcast, this is live, but if you want to watch the broadcast with the commentary team at Apex Racing TV, the link should be in the description below. I think I updated it. It's going to be the first time we have a commentary team for the series and for the league, actually, so really excited. I have it on upstairs, so I'll be taking a look through that after the race. And hopefully, whether you're watching here or whether you're watching on the live broadcast, we can put on a good show for you. Alrighty, as always, do a bit of chat as I'm driving through, but we'll be quiet just as I kind of get some laps in the next 15 minutes. So catch you in a bit.
Radio check.
All good.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to head out, run a couple more laps here. I always like to use Justin B as a benchmark. He is at the 2-minute flat mark, which I feel should be within reach for me, but we'll see. Let's get out there. One thing that will be interesting tonight is quali will be pretty busy. It's 15 minutes open and relaxed towing rules, so people can tow if they need to, but probably around 25 cars on track tonight. So it could be a little bit hectic. As it happens, we have Justin in front of us here. take a look at his driving. See where he's finding that time. Not going to push too hard, given it's the outlap here. A bit of a gap behind us, not huge. I feel like that corner coming onto this back straight, that's where I struggle. Definitely lose some time there. Bit of an overslow for T1. Messy T2 and 3. Time to be had there. So sloppy hairpin. Tidied that up. There's a 10th there, without a doubt.
Right side. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
That time's gone a little there. Dial it in for the second lap. It's probably going to be what quali is like. A bit messy. Now in time for the drivers' meeting. Well, Coutinho's going wide. Let's hope we don't have a pit entrance like that during the race.
Right here.
Alright, got about 10 minutes. Let's try and drive a bit more sensibly, get a few laps in. Just let Brandon go here. Be careful on the outlap. A lot of slip and slide in there. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap here. Still a sloppy T1 and 2. Well, 3 and 4 really. T1 was okay. Slightly better hairpin. On a couple of attempts. It's good to see. Bad sunset, unfortunate.
New fast flat for you. Right side, clear.
Okay, so had a poor sunset, but we are well within striking distance there. That's good. Gonna give it another lap. Got a bit of a gap here. Just checking you guys can see the screen. Okay, yeah, looks alright. Positions look good. Okay, well, that's reassuring. Well, you can see how tight it is. Gonna need to get into the 159s for quali, that's for sure. Personally, one of the joys I find with the fixed set is it really is about the driver. Great way to get a good measure of where you are, especially in league racing. Maybe not going wide enough there, I think. Probably a bit more time to be had. The sunset is killing me a bit. Finding the fastest route around there. Slightly better 2 and 3 there. It's a big difference to this straight. Interesting. Hairpin actually wasn't as good that time. Felt better. Maybe overslowed a touch. Yeah, very similar to my best lap. If I can hold on to it, maybe get a better sunset. Yeah, bad exit there, unfortunately. Otherwise, could have been close. See if we can get through sunset a little faster. A touch, but not a lot.
New fast flat for you.
Wow, found 2/10. I have no idea where that came from. Interesting. Maybe just slightly lighter fuel now, not sure. Slowed through there, didn't feel it. Unbelievable. Overslowed in sunset. It's going to be a good lap too. Brutal. Well, that will do us for now. So we got 3 minutes to the drivers' meeting. Just going to let all the guys know. Hey guys, 3 or 2 minutes to the drivers' meeting. Just needed to jump into the drivers' meeting voice channel in Discord in 2 minutes, and no cars on track during that time. Thank you. So if we take a look at positions, so yeah, if we're on the 59s, hopefully should be in the top 5. Well, no, we're missing a couple of the fast runners. Greg hasn't said a lap and a few others, so yeah, definitely going to need to be a good lap to get up there tonight.
Radio check.
We got you. Hey boys, we'll just give everyone a few minutes here. Alright guys, if you can head over to the Discord drivers meeting voice channel and we'll get started in 1 to 2 minutes. I think we might just be missing 1 or 2 more and then we will get started here.
I gotta get back into the pits, so I'll be right there.
All good. You can tow it in, Pant. No restrictions there.
I'm on the back straight anyway, so that's fine.
Gotcha. Okay, let me just do a quick counter, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we're pretty much there. Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone, and welcome to GT3 Sprint Season 2. Good grid tonight. I haven't counted exactly. I think we've cleared 20. I did have a few people let me know they wouldn't be gridding tonight, so hopefully we'll end up around 25. But a big thank you to all of you for taking part in the season. You know, hopefully the product we put on, you know, is worthy of your time. The broadcast, the live broadcast should start in the next probably 10 to 15 minutes. They're going to pick up basically the last 5 and 10 minutes of quali, I think. And then they will kind of take it through to the end of the race. I'm going to go through the notes here. I'm going to be quite thorough tonight and then probably scale it back from the weeks going forward. Obviously, you know, it's going to be the same group of drivers each week. So, you know, I won't go into too many details after week 1. Alrighty, 45 minutes race tonight. Obviously, we're running a fixed setup, which is limited to 50% fuel capacity, you will have noticed. The incident penalties that are in place, so the automatic ones with iRacing are 20 incidents, and then every 5 after that. It's not usually a track that's too bad for that, but just keep an eye on it. Everyone has a single fast repair tonight that is there if you need to use it. There won't be any safety cars triggered by race control. All of the stewarding will be done post-race. And if you have a protest you need to submit or just something you want race control to look at, there's a form linked on the website and in the Discord. And if you can't find it, just ping me post the race and we'll make sure it'll be someone who's not racing tonight from the stewarding team who will take a look at that probably tomorrow morning. Okay, we are in the standard iRacing rolling start tonight. Couple of things to note. Once the pace car is in, whoever is on pole, it is up to them to manage the pace, and then they can decide when to accelerate to racing speed. The pace car must be in pit lane before they do that. Now, for all of us, and this includes the person on pole, overtaking or moving out of our lanes is not going to be allowed until the lights go green. So it's not something that iRacing can officiate automatically for us. But if you see that, then it's absolutely a protestable event. So just to clarify, once a pace car's in pit lane, pole sitter can choose when to get up to racing speed. But until the lights go green, all of us must stay in our lane, cannot overtake until the green light flashes, even if we're already at racing speed. End of the race, obviously, is when all of the cars still running have passed the checkered flag. If you've got fuel, I would ask that all of us do an in-lap and park it in the pits, and that's because the broadcast will still be running at that time. So unless you are absolutely out of fuel and you've got to tow it, and if so, you know, just pull off to the side of the track. But if you can make it round, let's do an in-lap and pull into the pits as we would in a real race. Towing during the race is only going to be permitted once a car is pulled off to a safe point on track, assuming it's not too damaged and you can move it. So that's all that we would ask. There's no rules of when you can tow. We just ask that you do it in a safe manner and ideally get the car off the track first. It will be open qualifying, and that will happen 6 minutes from now. So hopefully I'll finish this in a couple of minutes and you get 1 or 2 extra laps in. But it's open qualifying. It's only 15 minutes. So if you're on an out lap or an in lap, please keep an eye on your relative. Again, protestable event. If people are holding each other up, either by accident or on purpose, so please do keep an eye on that. But there's no towing restrictions again, so if you need to get off the track, tow back to the pits, you absolutely can. You don't need to complete a full in-lap before you do. Once you're in pit lane, we just stipulate in the series that there's no manipulation of the iRacing pit speed limiter, so we're using the limiter and we're not going up and down the gears in the pit lane. Again, protestable event if that's happening. We just want to keep that a total level playing field. And when you're in pit lane, we'd ask that you stay in the fast lane until you're relatively close to your pit box, within 100 meters or whatever's sensible. And again, when you're coming out of your pit box, we'd like you to pull over to the fast lane, within 100 meters. Again, we broadcast tonight, so we want to try and keep the realism as high as we can. Final thing, all iRacing flags must be observed during a race event. So if there is a blue flag, please keep an eye out for the guys behind you and find a safe place to let them by. You don't have to do it immediately, but just be conscious, again, of your relative and if there's faster cars coming up. And then for yellow flags, again, we just want to make sure no one is gaming the system when there's a yellow flag. So if there's a yellow flag thrown and you see it, we'd ask that, come off the gas a little bit, be cautious until you're through the accident, and then get back up to racing speed. If you see anyone taking advantage of that or gaining positions during a yellow flag, please protest that using the forum, because it's something we want to keep a close eye on during the series. That's everything I have. Any questions before we get racing tonight?
Is there a time period after the quali flag ends to finish your lap, or does it stop at 0?
I believe there is. I think if you're on a quali lap, you'll be able to finish it. But once the checkered flag is thrown, of course, no one will be able to start a new one. I don't know. I haven't tested exactly how long, but there's probably around a lap's worth of extra after.
All right.
One thing I have to say, because I run a lot of leagues with open quali, the one main issue is people coming out of the pits and pulling out in front of people on hot laps.
Thank you, Ryan. And especially here where the pit lane is relatively unsighted. That's a great reminder for all of us. So if we're coming out the pits, let's take real care, because T1 is fast. It's difficult if you're going around T1 to see who's on the outside of you. So check your relative and let's just be cautious as we come out of the pits. Thanks, Ryan. Okay, sounds like we're ready to go. A couple of minutes, quali will start. Have a great race, everyone. I'll be in the paddock chat post-race. We're not going to review incidents or anything like that, but if anyone wants to hang out, catch up, a few of us will be in there once we're done. Have a great race.
Good luck, all.
You too. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, quick bathroom break for me and then into quali. Okay, what time do we have left here? Probably a minute or so. Yeah, just a minute or so. So let's see what we can do in quali tonight. Also, this is probably the first proper test of my 5800X3D CPU, so I have some monitoring software in the background to check temps tonight, so it'll be interesting on a full grid, see how it performs. Looks like we're hovering around 100, just kind of out the pits here. Hopefully we're kind of over 120 or at least over 100 during gridding, and then up to something decent whilst we're racing. Thank you, Johnny. Let's hope we have a good race for you. And Johnny, if you are watching, just know there's a live broadcast with commentary, and as much as you might enjoy my dulcet tones, I'm sure the commentary team will do a much better job. Just gonna double check we've got no anything we need. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to get my gloves on and be ready here, because we're going to be straight out for quad. Now, I joined the session late, so I doubt I'm too far forward. Let's see. Oh, nice to see another S1 livery ahead of us there. Who is that? Oh, it's Shaminda. Awesome.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Try not to take too much out of the tyres on this outlap, but everyone's driving quick, so can't hang around either. Justin ahead of us, so he'll be quick. Don't need to leave too much of a gap. Hopefully we are somewhere near his time. That was a little bit unnecessary there. That Justin wants to tow. Not the best sunset, really, but not the worst. T1. Bradley here will keep us very honest behind us. Winner of the AM class of last season, but just one class for this season. Yeah, a little too deep. Gonna need a second lap to squeeze out a good lap time. Tyres not quite ready for this one. Pushing too hard. Yeah, scruffy lap all round. But we do have some space ahead of us for a second lap. Try and bring it together. Let's try and get one on the board. Down a gear, couldn't get the turn in. So, brake far too late for the hairpin there. This is a shame, but that's okay. It means we've got some more time to find. We probably will go again after this lap. We get out the way here. Bradley in a second. Don't know if he's on a hot one. Got a bit of a gap to him at least. Just trying to keep my tyres in decent nick here. Okay, let's go again. See what we got. Wow, that is lightning by Greg. Sloppy T's 2 and 3 there. Even T1 wasn't on rails either. So much more time to be had in the hairpin. Didn't nail it again. Just a little better than my first hot lap. Just hold on, I know I should be able to find a bit of time in sunset. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Okay, well, let's see what sunset's got. Don't think I can make up 2/10 there. No, losing time at sunset. Going too deep. I think one more set on these tyres and then might come in. No, We will bail now, of course. Okay, well, surprisingly that first lap has kept me up there, but there will be a lot more faster times to come, I think. But happy with the banker tonight. Usually not great at those. Now let's keep an eye on the relative. Lots of cars around here. Slotted in a fairly good spot. Making the faster guys. Olivier. Hopefully we'll give Greg a bit of a race tonight. Got to figure out that hairpin. So much time to be had if I can get through it cleanly. I really struggle with my braking point through there. Keep hitting the inside curve here too, so perhaps braking a little early. It's fine, there's so much time there when you hit that corner well, but difficult to get it consistently. Two and a half second gap ahead. Just come off the gas a bit here, build a bit more. Terrible. 2 tenths down already here. Didn't actually think it was that bad. There we go. Okay, well, if I could get into the 59s, certainly be up there. It's got to be the target. Again, leave a bit of a gap ahead, but not got a big gap behind either, so be careful there. What have we got? Only a couple of minutes, so maybe this lap and the next one will be it. Try and land something decent now. For my pace, that was a solid GT1, 2 and 3. See if we can get the hairpin right this lap. Much better. Not worried we're going to catch Chris here, but just have to keep the foot down. That felt slow, yeah, was a bit. That's a shame. That was slow going through there. Don't think we're getting the benefit of a tow here. Maybe a tiny bit. Killer. Gonna have to go one more. Can we find something? Unfortunately, this lap is all over the place, so that will be that. Oh, a chance to be on the top 2 rows there. Just couldn't get it together. Well, Greg, in a class of his own there. Expected him to be at the front, but I don't know that I expected him to be that far clear of Olivier. I'm a little disappointed there. I think we had the pace to get into the 59s, just couldn't hook it up, but you know what? A lot of fast people behind, 2 Jesse, the 2 Justins. Same must go for them. Probably didn't quite get the laps they were looking for. Now, the one thing I do need to do is to have a look at tyres on the grid. That is something that I have failed to do in the past. And I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. It's probably enough time to take 2. So we'll end the quali run there, make sure we don't hold anything up. And then we'll get in the car and then we'll just have a think what to do about tyres. So how did we end up? Did anyone else put any laps in here? Doesn't look like it. Super tight grid though, quite exciting. Outside of Greg and Olivier, fairly close field. Looks like Olivier did get a little closer actually there in the end. Okay. So we're going to jump in the car. We're going to have a little look at tyres. Just decide what we're going to do with them.
Line up on the left side. We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Pit road is closed. The estimated SOF is 2,532. Keep it clean. A DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
So decision is 2 left tyres, and I think regardless of if that adds time, I'm going to be comfortable with that. And then the margin fuel-wise is going to be 0.2. Well, let's hope we have a good race tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully the broadcast is going well. I'm looking forward to watching that post-race. Hopefully this microphone is proving a little better than the older ones I used to have. Should be. Okay, here we go. Got some great liveries on track tonight too. Really enjoying the Sudi one. It's I don't know if it was made specially for the series, but do love it. Very jazzy. So we'll be racing Jake right to the right of us here.
Catster, 937. Dark.
Didn't double check how many cars we have tonight. Oh, commentators have no audio. Oh dear. Well, certainly hope they fix that. I don't know, Zach, whether you can let them know in their chat if that's the case. Yeah. Hopefully they get that sorted before we get racing here. It's a full pace lap tonight. At least everyone's tyres will be a little warmer for T1.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green.
Oof, a little slow there.
Right side. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Clip the wall going into T1. Double check that for damage now.
You've got damage on the left side.
So we do have a little. Fast repair will take care of that, but we know it's not steering, so hopefully not a major impact. A nice toe on lap 1. Terrible sunset. It's very cautious through there. Wasn't quite sure. Let a break with everyone around. Very even racing so far, not much in it. A little run there, but it's kind of out of shape going into the corner, so not enough to get alongside Jake. Car's feeling okay after that little body rub. Yeah, I got a little aggressive there. Didn't have the car where I needed it. A little slower than Jake and T turns 2 and 3. Struggle to get a run down here, but maybe start looking at some fuel saving here. Be careful there. I'll let Jess in here. Oof. Unexpected slide there. Which is a shame. That was going well. Now we got to battle back. Interesting. That really caught me by surprise. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Couldn't catch it either.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3.1 seconds.
Ah, disappointing. That has happened a couple of times in practice, but not for a while. She just caught me out. Yeah, just wants back end starter to go. Yeah, just went away from it. Tyres took some punishment there too. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Well, I can feel it going again actually. Definitely need to watch that. Oh, there it goes. Interesting. Just gonna check the relative here, let these guys go.
We got damage on the front end.
Wow, that was a surprise.
They see you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
Not great. Where are we at now? 21st. Okay, well, Other than Shaminda, we are plumb last. See how the car drives. Got a feeling I've lost my front splitter. Amazingly, the car doesn't actually feel too bad. Back in a bit of turning now, which is as expected.
Car stopped ahead. Go left. Car stopped ahead. Go right. Car right. Clear.
Well, take a couple of freebies. Yeah, I think that second incident was just me being too aggressive post-crash. Didn't feel it at the time, but all right, well, just take it one spot at a time here.
The leader is running 59.529.
So what's the target now? Maybe top 15? Maybe more? Let's see what we got. I think there's a bunch of GT3 officials at Sebring next week. Plan is to grind those, so as much as tonight shouldn't have been practice, it's what it's going to be now. Oh. And now we have had an iRacing crash altogether. That is interesting. Wow, it is not my night. Not my night at all there. Alright, I'm going to go on mute here and let's just see what happened there. Interesting. So yeah, iRacing crash. Not sure. That I think is probably the first time that's happened. Actually, I've had some crashes going in and out of race sessions and quali before, but I was just taking a look. Nothing in my event viewer, so yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to diagnose. Not sure. Well, wasn't my night. Obviously, I had binned it long before the crash got involved anyway. But thank you for tuning in. I'm going to jump over to the broadcast now, and I'll keep an eye on the race there. Suggest everyone does too. Alrighty, take it easy.